Dirty. I said I was going to go live at 7 o'clock. It's flipping 8:30. I'm sorry, neighbors. I'm going to text you guys, and anybody that's available can come along. The reason I'm so late, well, I'll tell you in a few minutes if some people come in. Lots more bullshit in life. Got to watch the power button on the mount here, and hopefully some people come in. It's Friday night. I'm a loser. I don't go out on Friday nights. I don't have friends. I don't have a social life. Let's sit down for a minute here and send out a text. Okay, y'all can see me. Let's see. Pose. Adam Hayes. Aiden. Andy Ensley, I guess I'll add him. He won't come in, but I'll add him. Okay, we got one person in here. Who's here? Push the thumb up, please. I'm just sending a text out. I'm an hour and a half late. I did you guys dirty as hell. Lynch. Trying to think of everybody I need to text. All right. Hey, guys, I'm just trying to text some people. Let me know who's here. Down in the comments, you guys, let me know who's here. Smash the thumbs up. And make yourselves known so I know who's here. Okay? I'm trying to make sure I get everybody, but I have so many damn, so many people in my phone. I don't know. Dan Bryant says subscriber, so we'll text him. Text Daryl. Who's here, you guys? Let me know who's here. Live chat, all messages. What's up, Curtis? Hey, neighbor. Excellent, neighbor. Give me a few minutes. Gotta send the text out. I don't know who this Derek is, but Doc, we'll let Doc know. Donnie Webb, Doug. Whoops. Select. Boy, Friday night, we're not going to get a very good crowd, are we? Because I'm late. Usually if I start at 7, we get some money. But if I'm in here after 8 o'clock, we don't hardly get anybody. I'll let East know we're live. Eric. Hayes. Getting there. Oh, yeah, I made this guy a saw. I forgot. Surprised he didn't contact me last year. Oh, he did at Halloween, but I couldn't get his saw going. Can't select more than 20 contacts. Well, Chet. I guess we'll go there. Done. Okay, and then we'll do this. Start another mass text. Boy, Curtis, you're the only one that's here. I don't know that we're going to get a lot of people because I'm late. I did everybody dirty. Okay, we were in the J's. I'll let Jamie Wykes know. Jason McKeever. Let JD know. Jermaine. Jesse. Jim. Jonathan Luna. Yeah, still just you, Curtis. Guess we're not gonna get a Justin B. Guess we're not gonna get much of a God damn it, I can't talk. Much of an audience. Let's see. We're getting there. Oh, God damn it. Okay, hey, you guys, smash the thumbs up. I see 6 people. Come on, let me know who's here, okay? I'm going to finish up this other mass text, and then we'll get going. Oh, there's my uncle leaving for work. I got a story to tell you guys about what happened tonight. Yeah, I did him real fucking dirty. But only because he did me dirty. Okay, oh shit, my other mass text got screwed. That sucks. I guess I can't click off. I gotta start over again in the J's. That sucks. Let's see. Jacob and Jason. Jamie Wykes. Jason McKeever. JD. Let's see, I know Jimbus, Jesse, Jonathan Berkey. Okay, where's Justin B? Justin B. Guys, go ahead and comment. Smash the like. Let me know who's here. Who's here? If you've told me already, I guess I missed it. It doesn't let me. I don't know why I can't. There's the chat. Okay, hey, Blanche, you late, bro? I know, damn it, Bobby, I'm so fucking late. I did you guys so dirty, but I'm gonna explain why I'm late. I got a hella story for you. Yeah, I lost my shit tonight, big time with my uncle. Big time, neighbors, big time. Got a good story for you. Y'all know me, I don't hide shit. That underwear on your head? No, it's a damn headband, Arabic guy. I miss Kyle. You know what? I'm going to tell Kyle we're live. I miss him. I'm too prideful to tell him, though. Alright, almost got done, you guys. I'm trying to tell Marty, Marvin. Let's see. I know there's other people I did dirty last time. I don't know who this mic is, but we'll let him know. Let Nathan Bolton know. That's 15. We're getting there, guys. Sorry, bear with me, you guys. Hang out. Don't leave. Okay, I'll be with you in just a minute. We're getting there. Bear with me. Bear with me. Just bear with me, neighbors, while I get this last text out, okay? We'll let Ski Boot know. Ted Neitzel. Okay, we can select 3 more. Let's see. I think that's about it, though. Yeah, that's about it, okay? That's about it. Done. There's Fatty Buntings. I see you, my lovings. Okay. Well, welcome, everybody. I sent the text out. I tried to let everybody I can know. So we got Blanche, we got Curtis, we got Dammit Bobby. I can't ever figure out how to get the chats back up. Damn it. So I hate that. There we go. And I don't know who this guy is with the Arabic writing, but welcome, welcome. It's good to be missed. I pissed too many people off to be missed. Haha, that's funny, Curtis. Okay, so I'm going to start by telling you guys what happened tonight, and then I'll work on giving you an update. Some of you have been here long enough to know the history with my uncle and our relationship. Some of you have not. Basically, my uncle is 54 years old. The only time I ever met him in person, this is my adoptive uncle. I was adopted when I was 8. He's my adoptive father's full-blood brother. His name's Mark, Unc Mark. Call him Grumpy Unc sometimes, Unc Dooskies. But basically, I barely had any relationship with him growing up. Barely ever talked to him at all. And then my grandmother died about 2.5 years ago. Actually, shit, now it's been 3 years, I think, this year. January, I believe, was 3 years. Okay, so, my grandmother never liked me very much because I was a mama's boy. And she did not like my mother because she was a drug addict and cheated on my dad. So basically, I have a puller. Well, Nathan, bring that check over. Well, I'm working on Nathan's 1986 Kubota. No, it's a group text. Oh, that's Eric. Okay. And so when my grandmother died, she knew realistically I was the only one that could just kind of up and leave whatever place or situation I was in to come look after my uncle. And I guess one of her dying requests was to my father that I move down here and move in with my uncle and look after him. My uncle in many ways is like a child. He does not comprehend a lot of things that you would think an adult should comprehend. I think he has Asperger's. We're working hard to get him set up with a mental health counselor to find out if he does have a diagnosis. But anyways, my uncle openly admits that he loves his TV and his media more than me. And that's very difficult to deal with when you're a person that's just desperate, wants to be loved, just is desperate for love. All of us want to be loved, but some of us are more desperate for love than others. And we want real love. That's a long story, Curtis. You got to follow the channel to understand that one. I came from North Dakota this time, but I've been all over the U.S. For ministry and various reasons. So anyways, basically, I agreed, set up an ability for me to exit out of the ministry situation that I was in, and that took a few months. However, when talking to my uncle, he told me, you know, he wanted to get into working out. I don't know why the chat disappears like that, damn it. He told me he wanted to get into working out and eat healthy and all kinds of stuff. And that he believed he could cure his diabetes with exercise and diet change and prayer. And I said, yes, you absolutely can. My nose is so runny, you guys. I told him, however, I says, but you know, you have to do it. And he just, like, I never even brought up health. He was the one that brought it up. And basically, there we go. Now I got an easier way to see the chat here. I don't care about this YouTube. Okay. Let me catch up to the chat, you guys. Everything's okay. It's good to be missed. Well, me too. LOL. Okay, so nonetheless, when I first got here, or well, before I got here, my father. Hey, Chevy, welcome, neighbor. Good to see you. Thanks for joining. Oh shit, damn it. Shit. What's his name? Let's see. Telegram. I'm not good at Telegram. Where are my messages? Messages. I don't know how to do the Telegram. Ski Boot. I gotta tell Ski Boot. I'll tell Ski Boot I'm live. My uncle was deceiving me and my father. He would ask my father for money to pay the bills, and my father would send him money, and then he would ask me for money, but instead of giving him money, I just paid bills. And so here my father is giving him money thinking that he's paying the bills with it, and he is not, because I'm paying his bills. And I was paying all his bills, neighbors. He had no job. Well, he finally gets a job, because one of the things was, I told him, you have to have a job if I'm going to come live with you. I'm not going to support you and carry you. You know, you have to go to work. And so he had a job, and he has been given money to a scammer that he thinks is Dolly Parton for the better part of a decade now. And yeah, I was in Maine at one point, Curtis. I think that's finally done, but he lied to a lot of people about it. He would play different people to get money and throw pity stories. I don't have food, the lights are off, blah, 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 blah. The AC's not working and I need $350 to fix it, and yada, yada, yada. And he'd get money from people at the church. And like, since he's picked up this security job a year ago, he would get money from the people at his job, claiming, you know, that all his money had to go to this or that, this or that. And so all of these people are giving him money, not knowing that he's just giving it to a scammer that is claiming they're Dolly Parton and can't even speak proper English in text. He's never seen a face, never had a video call, and for 10 years gave tens of thousands of dollars to this person. And this person had multiple accounts that they scammed him with. One of them, they were pretending to be a son that he doesn't actually have. Another one was pretending to be the mother of his child, his only wife, his ex-wife that he's been divorced from for over 20 years. And it's just crazy, neighbors. So anyways, one of the great challenges I have with my uncle is he's disrespectful, he lies, and he thieves. And I tell you guys a lot, I cannot fucking stand dishonesty. Okay? If you get pissed off at my dog and you shoot and kill her, but you lie to me and tell me somebody run her over, or you bury her somewhere and say, I don't know, she just ran away. Well, if I find out that's a lie, I'm going to get way more pissed off at you than I would if you just came to me and say, hey, I fucked up and your dog pissed me off and I killed her. Well, there's a better chance of me forgiving you for that, because you can't forgive a lie. If somebody's telling you a lie, you cannot forgive them. You cannot move forward. I don't know why the screen's blinking like that, you guys. Sorry, I can't do nothing about it. And so, basically, I have taken over my uncle's finances, because at one point, you know, I had to pay off like $900 to get him out of one of those 310% interest payday loans, and he was just paying his minimum payment of like 50 something a month, and his balance stayed the same. So all he was doing was paying his 310% in interest each month. And I had no idea that he had taken this loan out until I opened a piece of his mail, because I knew it was from one of those places, and it was a past due notice. And so I was like, well, what's this for? And then the final straw that broke the proverbial camel's back was, I got a final notice that my lights were going to be shut off. My uncle's responsible for paying the light bill, and I pay everything else. Okay? No, the 400C's right here. I just listed it today, neighbor. This saw, I got the cut video coming for you. Sorry, Curtis sidetracked me. We'll get back to it. Here's the 400C. I dual ported the muffler today. I went with the masses said to put the, most of you said to put the dual port on the other side of the muffler, so I did that. Right now it does have the two handles that I've JB welded, but I listed the saw for $650 as it sits right now. And here's our redneck ingenuity, okay? And I put on there the prices it would cost if you wanted an unbroken chain brake handle and an unbroken wrap handle. They both work perfectly fine. But somebody might want to change that. The only thing I didn't do, which I've got to add, is give an option for a 25-inch bar and chain. But I put it up for $650 because I looked at how much these are going for. Used ones are going for anywhere from $750 to $1,000 that I can find on eBay and on chainsaw forums. And so then I added the other options. You know, you can add this or change the handles. And also the option to completely have the tank and the crankshaft, or damn it, the crankcase replaced as well, which I don't think is worth it, because then the saw is going to be over $1,000. That clutch side crankcase half is over $200 by itself, and the tank is like near $200 as well. So nonetheless, I put it for $650 because compared to what the other ones are selling for, I'm hoping that'll move that saw really fast. And I'll be able to recoup my costs out of that, especially if I don't have to change the handles. So nonetheless, back to it. My uncle, let's see. So when I got a final notice that my lights were going to be shut off, I fucking lost it. I was pissed, and I told my uncle, no more. I'm handling your finances from now on. And he would continue to lie to me about giving money to a scammer. And even when I took over his finances, he was trying to hide these $3 and $5 and $10 transactions, and he would go to Walmart and he would check out while he did a money thing, so that on his bank it only showed one Walmart transaction. And I'm wondering, you spent $150 but you barely got any food. I know food is outrageous, but for $50 you ain't coming home with 2 grocery bags half full of fucking the cheapest food you can buy, ramen noodles and and cans of chicken and stuff. And so I busted him on that finally. He was sending Bitcoin like $3 and $5 here and there, promising me that he wasn't sending any money. And I busted him on that finally. Well, so what happened tonight is the agreement we basically have right now is he fills up his gas on his truck on Thursdays when he gets paid. And then he gets $100 for his food budget. And that's really high. One person, $450 a month, even with prices of food today, you should be able to eat just fine on $100 a week. And the problem is he'll go spend $30 at Shell in one day. He'll get Shell gas station food on the way to work and on the way home from work, and he'll also get $7 and $10 little tiny sandwiches out of the vending machine at work. And I've been trying to teach him. He also buys the little single serving. You get four tiny servings of Kraft mac and cheese for like $5.30. Damn, I wish the screen would stop doing that with the light. I don't know why the hell it flickers like that. That pisses me off. It's irritating as hell. And so I told him, cook 2 boxes of mac and cheese and you'll have 10 servings, maybe 15 of that tiny size. And it's $3 for that many servings opposed to 5 something for 4 little cups. Yeah, the light, you guys, is driving me insane, that flickering. I cannot fucking stand it. I don't know how to stop it, though. That's the problem. What if we put this backlight on? Oh, shit, I gotta plug it in, I guess. I have you guys on the stand that Blanche donated. Let's see, if we turn on the backlight, will that help? We'll see if that helps or not, even though it's blinding me. So, anyways, the deal is, he puts the gas in the truck, he keeps $100 for his food, and the rest of the money gets cash out to me. And what I was doing is I was putting most of that money into his savings, into my savings account for him, and then paying his bills that he's required to pay. My uncle was driving on tires with wires sticking out for the first like 8 months I was here. And when I finally took over his finances, we got him new tires. He was driving without insurance for quite some time, and I had no idea I'm driving his truck without insurance. So basically, he comes home from work last night. It's payday. And I asked him, how much did it cost you in fuel to fill up the truck? That was my specific question. How much did you pay for fuel to fill up the truck? He said $106 and some change. Gas is $3.02 at Shell right now where he got gas. Plus we get 5 cents off on our reward card and sometimes 10 cents off. Okay, so we have a 26-gallon tank on the truck and there was about 2 gallons left in it. So I even calculated 26 gallons instead of 24 gallons. It would have come up to $78 exactly to fill that tank, 26 gallons, dead empty. And he ironically didn't have a receipt. And basically what happened is he went inside, intentionally had them put the gas and food on one transaction and didn't get a receipt. And he said the gas pump didn't print the receipt. Well, I finally clicked today. I was like, that doesn't make sense. I was trying to do his money, so I knew how much he already spent out of his 100 and everything else. I said, that doesn't make sense. He couldn't have spent $106 on fuel, even if he got premium. There's no way $106 would fit into that tank, even premium gas. I started doing a calculator for the price of premium, and even premium was just under $100 for 26 gallons. So I come home from running errands, and I told him, you got one chance. You got one chance to tell me the truth so I can forgive you and we can move forward smoothly and everything will still be okay and we'll get past it. I said, how much money did you spend on fuel to fill up that truck? Just fuel. Like I said, it was $106 and some change. I told him, you fucking liar. You're lying to me. And I started trying to explain the calculations to him. Apparently the calculator's a liar. The specs of his vehicle are a liar. Yeah, I still got the 044. If you're interested, you need to contact me directly, neighbor. I don't know who you are because your name is in Arabic or something. But I only ship to the lower 48 unless you buy it on eBay and take advantage of the global shipping program. Okay, The card's not showing very clear, guys. And I don't know what to do to get it clear. Okay. Anyways, smallengineredemption@gmail.com. I know that's not perfectly clear. And then my number, 346-263-1077. If you're really interested in any of my saws, you have to take the time to do a phone call. No exceptions. So anyways, he just kept lying to me and lying to me and lying to me. Okay. Then he changes it to, I got myself 2 pieces of chicken with it. And he thinks by leaving facts out, it's not lying. But when you answer the question, how much did you spend on fuel to fill up the truck? And you tell me $106 and some change, but only 78 of that was fuel, you're lying. That's a blatant fucking lie. I don't know what the Evergreen State is, neighbor. You'll have to tell me. No more sidetracking. Oh, yeah. No, thanks there, Curtis. So, then I started getting heated. I started fucking yelling. I'm pissed off at this point because I just want my uncle to love me. I just want him to love me enough to tell me the truth. Okay? That's it. He doesn't want to tell me he spent that money on shell food because the way he eats and the lack of hygiene he has and digging at his skin and everything else is why he got sick. Okay? He's a diabetic and he'll sit there and eat candy just like it's nothing. Just like, almost like he's just grabbing handfuls of fucking granulated sugar and pouring it down his throat. And he doesn't care that he's diabetic. Now, here's my problem with that. If you say, I don't care, I'm going to eat what I want, I just want to enjoy my life, I don't care if I die from my diabetes. Fine, I won't say shit to you about how you eat, but when you consistently tell me you want to live, and you want to eat right, and you want to do this, and you want to do that, but you blatantly do the opposite, well, to me, that's bullshit. I'm going to... Jimbus Maximus, Jimbus, have you run your fucking saw yet? You're still on my goddamn board because I'm worried. Have you run your saw yet, neighbor? I still got the damn 064, and I'm not selling it for $400. I'll keep that shit until I die. No way I'm selling that bitch for $400. Out their goddamn mind out there in the fucking West Coast. $400 for a warranted rebuilt 044. Get the fuck out of here. Anyways, back to the story. So, then my uncle tells me, well, I spent it was about $92 to $94 for the fuel. He claims that that's what he said, and he didn't say 96. I'm like, dude, you just fucking said it. How can you sit there and lie and say you didn't say 96 when you literally 10 seconds ago said it a dozen times? So I told him, oh, you have not? Wow. Okay, well, I didn't run that saw completely dry, so I'm concerned if you're letting fuel sit in the carburetor like that, neighbor. You might want to pull cord and let that fuel run out of the carburetor, start it up, and let it die off, and keep trying to start it until it won't start no more. Otherwise, we're going to end up rebuilding your carburetor. Go get it. Sook, sook. Sook, sook. Anyways, back to it. So I finally told him, I'm going to break your fucking TV. All you have to do is tell me the truth, and I'll be calm, and we'll get through it, and it's not a big deal. I don't care that you bought fucking shell food, but it's supposed to come out of your $100 food budget, number one. That's what he was trying to hide because he wanted his $100 plus what he spent yesterday. And number two, you told me you weren't going to eat shell food no more. But if you slip up, just tell me. That's okay. We're all human. We all make mistakes. And he says, well, I didn't want to get yelled at. I was afraid you would blow up, is what he finally said in the end, which is always his excuse. But then I'll ask him, Uncle, when have I ever blown up when you've told me the truth right up front? Have I ever? Well, no, you haven't. Curtis, I can't read your text right now, buddy. I'm trying to do the live. Maybe lose my point, Curtis, damn it. Did me dirty, neighbor. So, nonetheless, basically, I broke his fucking TV finally, guys. And I feel great about it. I cast down his fucking idol. Do you know what it's like to have your family openly admit Okay, yeah, it's an OEM 044 there, neighbor. Your name's in Arabic, I don't know. It's all OEM. The only thing that's not, no, it is OEM fuel line. I think it's an aftermarket fuel filter, and then it's got caber rings in it, which are cast iron. They're fantastic. Hone the cylinder, so it's a straight fin. No, I didn't hone that cylinder. I'm sorry. Wait. It's got the OEM piston, and I don't think I had to re-ring it either. I think the ring gap was really good, so I didn't re-ring it. I did do a base gasket delete on it. Yeah, sorry, Blanche. That's a group text. I don't love doing that, but I either do that or nobody gets a text because I can't individually text 80 people at once, you know. I can't send out 80 individual texts. It's easier to send 4 mass group texts to reach 80 people that I'm live. And hey, it brought us up to 8 people in here. That's great. Yeah, but there's only 5 thumbs up. Whoever hasn't hit the thumbs up, you better hit the thumbs up, damn it. Or I'm going to come break into your house and steal your chit and sell it on eBay. I'm just kidding, neighbors. Or am I? Anyways, so I barely hit his TV, barely punched it in the top corner, and the whole fucking shit went out. It's a 70-inch TV, takes up half our fucking living room. But here's the thing. My uncle loves that TV more than me. He loves his media on his phone more than me. And I don't know if any of you know what it's like to have your family openly admit, I'm sorry if you don't like the story, Arabic guy, openly admit that he loves an item more than you, and he's a professing Christian. It really is hard to cope with. It really makes you feel about this big, and I don't feel bad about breaking his TV. I don't at all. There's no guilt, no shame. I broke his shitty ass fan once and I replaced it right away, the very next day. But he's broken, he smashed like $1,000 worth of my inventory one time. And it's like, he says, if you break my shit, I'm going to break your shit. And I tell him, go ahead, but if it's for my business, I'm going to whoop your ass. You know? And I told him tonight, I'm like, you know what, Unc? You know what I really think we need? We just need to go out in the front yard and duke it out. That's it. We need to go have an agreed to fisticuffs. You don't drink beer, so loser buys the snacks, I suppose we could call it, you know, or loser replaces all the broken shit. I don't know. Anyways, I'm sure I'll replace his TV. I don't want to, but it's like I do myself dirty because I gave him passwords and stuff to watch HBO Max. No, we don't do cops, Jimbus. Explain to people how to comment on this live. Someone don't know how to. I don't know what you mean explain to them. I don't know how to explain to anybody to comment on the live. I've never commented on somebody's live event. I rarely watch YouTube, so anyways, that's the story for tonight. With my uncle. He just lies about the dumbest shit. Like I told you guys about how he lied to me and the nurse about actually taking care of his hygiene. He doesn't brush his teeth. He doesn't shower. 12 hours of media and 12 hours of sleep. That's my uncle. And then when he goes to work, he just sits there in a booth by himself, watching TV and playing games. That's all he has to do. He gets paid $15 an hour. They aren't on here, just your group text. Okay, I don't know what you guys are talking about there. Damn it, Bobby and Blanche. Sorry. My mind's not quite fully focused. Ted Knights! Oh! What's up, neighbor? Hey, Ted Nightso, Blanche is here. You can directly thank her. And Blanche, you can directly tell Ted Nightso you're welcome. So I don't have to be the messenger in between. What am I saying that for, other neighbors? Well, last week on our live event, Blanche did a super chat for $19.99. Blanche, you can tell the other neighbors how to do the super chat in case they want to help. Because my head gasket in my van has blown up, neighbors. And so the next thing I'm going to touch on has to do with that and has to do with the YouTube channel. So basically, Ted Neitzel had a pipe burst or something like that in his mobile home, and all kinds of shit got destroyed, and all kinds of shit got moldy and everything else, and Ted Neitzel's on a fixed income like me. And so, Ted had a package for his 026, which I have an 026 on my bench, Ted Neitzel, that twice I did him dirty because, oh, damn it, Bobby, we'll have to talk about that. I don't have a lot of cash, that's the only problem. okay? And they want $500 a month to finance a vehicle. Most places, the payments are going to be around $500. And so, basically, I put the 240s that Ted won a Husqvarna 240 giveaway, and we never could get those saws running right. And I had set them aside. They've been aside, but I told Ted I'm going to put them on eBay, both together for a 10-day auction, and whatever they make. Okay, damn it, Bobby, we definitely have to talk if that's the price. But if it's a piece of shit, I don't want it. There's a lot of things that have to work for me because I put a lot of time and effort into that van, getting the AC working and everything else. So, nonetheless, damn it, Bobby, we need to talk about that. I need to see you Monday anyways because I need your help with this fucking 251 Easy Start recoil. I can't figure out how to wind the second spring. So I'm going to be bringing that up to your shop. Sorry about your loss with your uncle, damn it, Bobby. Let's see. Get back on track here. The 240s only fetched $38. And so I asked the winner of the auction to allow me to cancel the order, and he agreed. He says, I feel like I'm robbing you. And I said, well, thank you, neighbor. Hey, Bobby. Hey, neighbor. Hey, Bobby. And so I took that $19.99 that Blanche donated in the super chat. And since Ted's box came back twice, I had the $38 for what? I had the opportunity to go ahead and okay, that's good, Brian. Damn it, Bobby. Let's talk about that, please. Call me this weekend or on Monday. We'll talk. So see, I'm losing track. Damn it. Fuck. What was I talking about, neighbors? Give me a second. I'll get it back. Yes. So I put $20 in Ted's box with his piston and other stuff that I gave him. He bought the piston and something else, but I gave him some freebie stuff, which with my subscribers, if you buy parts from me, typically I'll throw in like some pull rope or spark plug or, something that's like under $10, just as an extra thank you because you guys make the channel possible. And so that I paid it forward. The $20 that Blanche gave the shed shop, I gave to Ted, even though it's not a lot, to help with his problem because he's on fixed income and to fix his trailer is going to be expensive. And Ted doesn't have the money. Like many of us, he lives paycheck to paycheck, literally. And so I felt it's not going to hurt me none to be $20 poorer. It's like I had a brother Lenny. He messed up his bank account, which he always does, and he got hit with a $30 overdraft fee, and he was really stressing about it. And so while we were on the phone, I cash apped him $30, and he's like, no, I'm going to send that back to you. I know you're struggling financially. I said, Lenny, I'd rather be $30 poorer and have my brother not stressing out than to let you sit here and stress out. I says, as far in debt as I am right now, $30 is not gonna make any big difference in how fast I get out of debt or what payments I can make, So it's just paying it forward. And so I let Ted know that that money was from Blanche, and I let Blanche know that I gave her donation to Ted, and everybody's happy. So what's next, you guys? My van has been having a lot of problems. I got this van donated to me because I gave my SUV to a family. And when I was done my ministry at their place, I didn't have a vehicle, and so they donated this piece of shit van to me. Oh, damn it, Bobby, you'll be at work tomorrow until noon then, so if I wake up early enough, I'll come see you tomorrow. Welcome to the shed shop. That's right, Chevy. So my van finally, I replaced the starter on it, wouldn't start, and then somehow I just magically started up. And I felt like I had a compression issue somewhere or something. To go see Damn It Bobby, actually, ironically enough, yesterday I think it was. And on the way there, the van died. And I checked my oil. Well, at first I put a couple of quarts of oil in because it has a really bad oil leak on the engine pan, the oil pan. And then I pulled my dipstick to check it, see if I needed more. So I wasted 3 quarts of oil because when I pulled my dipstick, I had water in my oil. And the only thing that causes that is a blown fucking head gasket or a cracked block. I have no desire nor do I have the physical capabilities, nor do I have the tools to tear that engine halfway down and replace the head gasket, and possibly just to find out the block is cracked. I don't have money down for a vehicle, and I cannot afford the monthly payments. And so that moves on to the next thing, you guys. The YouTube takes a lot of my time. Every video that you guys watch, please understand, I have to watch it at least once and sometimes twice to edit it, to tag products in it, put it in a playlist, make a thumbnail, set up to do the video. It takes an extensive amount of time. And many YouTubers, the YouTube is their job. It's their income. My channel, unfortunately, does not do well enough to earn an income. $30 a month is not really an income to me. So about every 3 months, I actually make enough money to get the $100. You have to have camper. What camper? My camper? What do you want to know about my camper? You can't have my camper. How the hell did my camper come into the conversation? Anyways, so I'm still pondering it and trying to figure it out, but the reality is that, unfortunately, you guys, I really have to focus on putting all my energy and effort into making money. And you guys are amazing and you're great, and I don't want to let you down. And this is not a request for people to send money or make donations or become members or anything. In fact, it's hey, members, I'm not going to be upset if you stop your membership, because basically there's a large possibility that I won't be taking. I don't know what they asked about the camper, Blanche. I'll have to look later. I'm telling you, members, that you should go ahead and revoke your memberships, because more than likely the only footage that will be coming out is footage that's already recorded, and it's unlikely that I will continue to record new video, because, you guys, unfortunately, it doesn't make me money, and I don't have a vehicle. And I can't run a business if I don't have a vehicle. I'm sharing the truck with my uncle and have been, and that's very difficult. It's extremely expensive. No, nobody donated my camper. I bought that camper off of Ace. Ace the arborist. That camper in my yard. I bought that. If you're talking about my trailer, no, my trailer was not donated. My grandmother bought it 10 years ago. I'll have to look. I don't know what the hell that's about. So nonetheless, I didn't even text Ace and tell him I'm going live, but I paid him $500 for that camper, all in labor, really. We just traded when he owed me labor. Shit, push till midnight. No, do what you gotta do. Eric might be talking about the camper, but no, he's in the other one. Sorry if it takes so much time. Just trying to be of help later, Tater. Oh, you're fine. You're fine, Curtis. No fret, neighbor. No problem at all, bud. Don't worry about it. You're not taking up so much of my time. Look, we've been here 40 minutes already, you guys. Holy fucking shit. Time flies when you're having fun, I guess. So, I don't know yet. I'm really sorry if I do have to stop the YouTube for a while, you guys. I'm really sorry to let you guys down. You guys are an incredible support to my life. You guys are an incredible encouragement to my life. And you guys are the only reason I've been able to continue the YouTube, is especially the people that are just like everybody that's here right now is regularly active on the channel and regularly active in my life outside of the YouTube. You know, texts, phone calls, etc., etc. Ted Neitzel and Blanche and Chevy, you comment quite a bit. And Curtis, you're new, but you've been very active, and we talk outside of the YouTube as well. Jimbus is an extremely good supporter of the channel, and he's a member as well as Blanche is. And so I don't know what's going to happen yet, you guys, but I want to keep you open to knowing what's going on. That being said, shall we get the whiteboard checked off the list, and then we'll go over to the new building, and I'll show you where we're at with that. I said we might work on this 026, but it does not look like it. Yes, I know, Bobby, I'm doing you guys dirty, but what am I supposed to do? You know, I can't keep asking you guys to be financial contributors to the channel. I don't do well when I ask for money. None of my fundraisers have ever been successful. I'm not like a part of the saw community. So if my trailer burned down right now like Smitty's did, basically I'd get sorry to hear that, and I might raise $100 or $200. You know, when we needed $9,000 to get my uncle home health care so he could come home from the hospital, I started a GoFundMe and we got 2 donations. 2. And it's still open to this day, and we've had 2 donations. And so that's why I don't do fundraisers. So I am sorry there, Bobby. I know I'm doing you guys dirty if I stop filming and whatnots, but it's all I can do. Okay, so let's go over the whiteboard, you guys. Say hello to Fatty Buntings. Hello, Fatty Buntings. Okay, there's Fatty Buntings. All right, so this is the saw I was just talking about. Damn it, Bobby. This is the recoil I need help with. So East bought a 271 from me, and I really liked it because he asked all kinds of questions because he wants to make sure he takes really good care of his equipment. His 251C is right here, okay? And you can see how dirty he let his air filter get. This saw runs, but it runs rough. But look at that air filter. Why wouldn't it? Okay, his bar and chain is here, and he's got one of these easy recoils, and it's not working properly. But damn it, Bobby knows a lot more about those than I do, so hopefully he'll be able to help me out. And then I think most likely just going to have to service that saw. I don't think it's going to have an air leak. And then we've got Randall. You guys have seen his MS-170 on the channel, his MS-250 on the channel, and I think you've seen the diagnostics of his 029 Super. We have, right here, we have ordered a Meteor MS-390 top end. I have 5 390 top ends coming in if anybody wants one. And if you guys ever need Meteor products, let me know, because I will put them in an order, and if I need you guys to pay in advance, I will tell you. So that we're just waiting on this. I did his 2 170s today. One of them, fortunately, just needed a service and, air filter and carb clean and that good stuff. So that's ready to go. I fixed another 170 for him, and so his other 170 has an air leak. So my recommendation to him has been, I haven't heard back, but that he's got 2 running MS-170s. I think it's more economical to keep his third as a spare parts. Michael F. is the guy I told you guys about. He just showed up in my driveway one day with a STIHL 024 and said he needed his saw worked on, and that he bought it from me. I said, neighbor, I don't sell any 024s. I haven't sold any 024s since I've been here. But actually, he was my very first local saw sale, believe it or not. And so when I said that, he started walking away, and he got pissed off like I was trying to do him dirty. But I fortunately got him to stay. So this is Meteor no longer makes an 024. So we're probably going to use like a Pharmatech or something. His 026, here we go, right here. I was starting that tonight, and that's why I was late. The argument with Uncle, making his TV, and then I've spent like an hour, and I'm still trying to get this gasket. Normally, I don't have that much trouble getting these gaskets off. They might stick a little bit, but this one is the whole fucking gasket. It's just been a nightmare. So I'm giving him a really good price on that, $200, only because of how dirty I did him on not remembering him on the 024. And I was doing a 1-year warranty initially, so he technically was under warranty. But this 024 right here, I cannot find any reason other than it was run lean or straight gassed. There's no air leaks, no problems with the carburetor, nothing that would have caused the scoring except he fucked the saw up. And so he right away said that I don't have to work on it for free. And so we made the agreement. I'm going to do the labor for free, and he's going to pay for all his parts. Neighbor Ace, I've got his 660 right here. I'm awaiting the O-ring gasket for the gas cap, because that sometimes works and sometimes doesn't. I got to do an air leak test on this. Also, my carburetor, my low jet it's not responding, and so I think I have a plugged up carburetor, so we have to ultrasonic that carburetor again. And then his 372 is over here. I got brand new crankshaft seals from Proline, and the flywheel side leaks. It didn't work. The lip was bad, so I'm waiting on new crankshaft seals for that, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, Jimbus, we're just waiting for his fucking saw to run so that we can erase him from the board. The Husqvarna 55, I got a very beautiful Husqvarna 55 down here. Okay, I put a shit ton of money on this saw. I'm gonna lose my ass big time, but I had made a homemade tool to pull the worm gear, and now I can't find the pieces, and I went to the hardware store to try and get more stuff to pull the worm gear, and couldn't find the stuff that I need. I'll start it this weekend. Excellent, Jimbus. Sounds great. And I know you've been busy, Jimbus. That's why I haven't stressed you not active on the channel, because I know everybody has periods in their life where they just don't have time to YouTube. And also, you know, sometimes we need a break from the same shit over and over and over and over and over. So we got to go watch a different YouTuber for a while. I completely get that. I don't get mad at you guys. So I got my bearings in a couple of days ago, but I've got to get that fucking worm gear off. The MS400C, I just showed you guys. This is done. This saw, I've run it for about 4 hours. I am really confident. I'm actually kind of proud of this fix I did. I'm very confident. Let me move these saws. Put this one back here. This is a Docs 271 that we have had 2 coils go bad on, and I can't find out why. But the MS400, you guys. Oh, and it's got a Holtzpharma Pro Speed bar and chain on it. I'm really happy with this fix I did. So basically, this crankcase is supposed to come around like this, and there's supposed to be a foam AV annuller in there, and back here on the gas tank there's supposed to be a little nipple that sticks into that AV annuller, and the crankcase, that little piece right there, is broken, and the nipple in the gas tank is broken as well. So I tapped a thick coarse thread screw into the gas tank, and I think I have this video where I fixed this for you guys. I just got to get it edited and uploaded. And then I took one of the AV mounts from an 028 and I tapped screw holes to screw to the crankshaft of the damn crankcase, and then this screw goes into the tank. Does an MS250 easy start work? I've got the one off mine that I replaced the parts on I got from you. I don't know. I think they're probably different, Ted. So let me show you what this one looks like. Okay, it's a little rounded, more rounded than the 250. We've got a 250 over there that we can look at, but I don't think they would interchange. So the MS400C, $650 as it sits, neighbors. I think that's a very fair price given what the other ones are going on. And then it'd be let's see, I think it's $35 and $40 to make it $75, $725 if I replace both of the handles, okay? Nathan's 041, we got sent the wrong fucking fuel cap again. This tank vent on this thing is a fucking nightmare. And Rob Weaver's 041 that he won, both of them, the tank vent is not working. It's allowing air to escape out of the tank where it shouldn't, and so we don't get regular fuel flow. Damn it, fuel flow. Okay, the MS200T. I sold my other 200T for $950, you guys, to a guy out in Washington, which I am absolutely shocked. I have 064 fever, neighbors. This is the final saw, still the MS170. Final saw of the 064 fever lot, but we've still got the 064, so maybe I got to build that saw and the curse of not selling the 064, even though I've dropped the price dramatically. Here is an MS200T that Dammit Bobby donated, and I bought a lot of the parts that were going to go on it. One of the coil bolts broke, and so I've been trying to retap that and extract it, but I'm not the best at that, and so I'm having issues, and so I set it aside for a while. I have another 044. It's got a really big chunk of JB Weld on the tank where it's been repaired, and so that will be a cheap 044 unless they want an MS440 tank. This one, just this guy doesn't answer his phone. It's been here for 1.5 years now. It's sitting right there. I can't find the right worm gear. And then I've got an MS250 that's being a nightmare. It just won't idle, and I've done everything except change the coil. Okay, so very carefully, neighbors, we will walk. I know it's hard to see, but this, can you guys see this? This is my Cat 5. I put it in metal conduit, okay? That's technically interior conduit, but it's going to be covered with gravel, and I'm going to mill out some wedges out of a cedar tree so that vehicles and the lawnmower can safely pass over it. Inventory has not changed a whole bunch, you guys. There's the 064. I cannot fucking believe I haven't even had any bites on this 562 XP. Not even bites. Okay, that's an $1,179 out the door setup right there. The only difference would be that would be a Husqvarna bar instead of a Holtzforma. That's my 562 XP, and I dropped the price all the way down to like, I think I've got it for like $675 right now. And that's got a brand new OEM top end on it. And I see those things going on eBay for $850, $900 used. I see them going on the arborist websites for anywhere from $500 to $900, and I've just had no bites. I've got this 391 for sale. I normally get like $675 for a 20-inch 391 with a warranty, and haven't had any bites at all on that, and I've got it priced at only $575. Here is my 044. I just threw a number out there to just trying to see if I get any bites, and I'm going to be dolling this up so that I can get a better price for it. But it's got a 25-inch bar and chain on it right now, skip chain, and I listed that for $750, which I know in the West that's high, but non-running 044s over here go for like $400, $350, $400. There's an MS211C. I don't remember what price I have on that, but it's not very high. There's another MS211C. Again, I have it priced pretty low. There's my Ugly Betty 021. Anybody want to buy a cheap 021 that runs good? Here is an MS271. I'll tell you what, guys. First time dual ported that muffler. You guys saw that video, and I opened up the intake. What a fucking difference that saw is now. It is like a whole different saw just by opening up that air filter base, the intake baffle I call it, and dual porting the muffler. Here's an 017 I think that doesn't run, and I just don't like those little saws, so they sit around a lot. Here's an MS170 for $150. Here's that Nightmare MS250, which I have not taken the time to do the coil on. I thought I had down here, I have another MS250 I'm working on. Don't remember, there's more 026 parts, but the progress of the building, I don't think it's changed much since you guys saw it last. I've got all my siding done here, okay? Started to set some stuff up. I've still got to trim out my window and clean up my windowsill there, because somehow my stain got through my fucking newspaper and tape. So we got to fix that up. I got my pegboard up. I got the back wall complete, and this wall will be complete as well. We have a very expensive doggy door that we're going to end up putting in right here. And I did show you guys last week what I'm doing with my electrical is I'm cutting my gang boxes in half, okay? And I'm running 2x6 along the outside of the wall, and I will be using my router to route out for my 12 2-wire to sit in, okay? And then my outlets will go into the gang box. I have to make a template. I was just playing around with it to make sure it works. But then the other thing is for my gang boxes, there'll just be holes screwed here so that my gang box will sit in there and my wires will come right out and sit in my groove there, okay? And that's pretty much it in this building. It is just a nightmare fucking mess right now. MS250 easy start. Oh, that was the same. What's so funny, Jimbus? Yeah, you can see it's a mess. Here is where I'm working on trying to organize my eBay inventory, the stuff I have for sale on eBay, and trying to kind of keep track of what I make for parts profit-wise, okay, to see if I'm doing much better. The problem is all the little brake parts and everything else doesn't really sell that much. The little dust covers and shit. And so I am struggling to make more money parting a saw out than I do selling a saw. But a few dollars here and there is better than no dollars at all. And so I've had to do that to make ends meet. Here's the desk. Well, I will have, you see I got my Cat 5 wire coming in down there for my internet. I will have the laptop that... Oh, Blanche, I never received the other laptop you sent, by the way. It still hasn't come. I think you said the address was messed up. I don't know if you got that squared away or not. But the other laptop Blanche donated, that will be our printing area for our eBay stuff. And, you know, everything will be a lot easier when I don't have my inventory inside the house and everything. And then these lights, don't buy them, okay? The reason being that they work for about a month and then they die. Same with the one from Walmart. It worked for about 2 months. It has a Bluetooth speaker and it just died. Could it be my light socket up there? It could be. I don't know, neighbors. Okay, so that's pretty much it. That's the update. Trying to think. You guys got any questions or anything? Anything you guys want to input? Any comments? Anything like that? Before we head off. I'll go back to the other building real quick. I gotta try and get that 026 done because I also have a meeting 026 top end coming. I gotta get to bed, neighbor. Hey, I understand that, Jimbus. I gotta get to work and you gotta get to bed. No problem. Thanks for hanging out. It was really good to see you in here. I've been missing you. When people aren't active on the channel that are usually really active, become like that, I get worried. And I miss you guys. I really do. Like Redman, I haven't seen him commenting in a while. Justin B has got a really busy life, and so he is behind on the YouTube as well. But I totally get it. That's life, you know. People aren't going to be able to watch every single video I put out every single time, and I understand that. Jimbus, love you, neighbor. It really was good to have you in here tonight. Really makes me happy you were here. Don't do me dirty. You said you'd start your saw this weekend. You said you got some tree work to do, so please run that fucking 038 and tell me how it is and let me know if you're satisfied or not. Because if you feel I did you dirty, we'll make it right some way, somehow, okay? So I got the cut video. Thank you, Jimbus. I got the cut video for the MS400C coming up for you. I've got some cutting with that 271 for Doc that the coils keep going bad on. I've got 2 more videos on the bathroom repair. It's called The Horrors of Replacing Just the Toilet in a Mobile Home. And Curtis and Ted are the 2 people that really were on my heart heavily during that video. Ted, because he's going to be going through a similar situation and knowing that water can destroy a whole freaking mobile home. One thing gets wet and then you got to basically rebuild half your fucking trailer. And so he was heavy on my heart while I was doing that. And then Curtis was. I'm not quite sure why you were, Curtis, but maybe because you're new to the channel and really active and understand the physical pains that I have because you suffer physical pain and the mental issues and everything else. So that being said, one more time, you guys, is there anything else? You guys have any questions? Do you want any updates on anything that I haven't brought up? Chainsaw Redeemer's still single, but hey, he breaks TV, so that's why he stays single. You know, because my temper prevents me from having a wife. It sucks, but it is what it is, neighbors. I've accepted that I'll be single the rest of my life. I'll just deal with it. Don't like it, but, you know, I'm not compatible with other human beings, unfortunately. Because, I do what a lot of human beings do. When I'm hurt, I cover it with anger. When you hurt my feelings, I'll cover it with anger. When you disrespect me, I'll cover it with anger. When you don't show compassion and love for me, I'll cover it with anger. All that hurt turns into anger with me. Okay? It's a defense mechanism. I don't know. But that's it. Thank you so much, you guys, for hanging out. I'm going to try to consistently do live events on Fridays if we continue with the YouTube. But, oh, and I ordered some merch from Teespring. What's it called? The platform that we have linked with YouTube for merch. And I don't like their website. The way checkout is and the way prices show incorrectly. I've been doing a lot of research and I did order some samples. But I do believe we're going to switch over to a different company. But I don't want to put in all the effort of doing that because I've put in like 70 or 80 hours into the designs and setting up a store on Spring Tea, and we've sold tree items in the 6 months that we've had the store open. We sold tree items, and I made $8.61 total, which, again, you have to make a certain amount before you can get paid, so that money's tied up on their website. I can't get a payout until I have $50 to do a payout. So, have Hey Neighbors t-shirts coming. I believe I ordered a Hey Neighbors or Hey Neighbor sweatshirt, And then I ordered 3 or 4 different items that are the hashtag persevere on the front, and on the back, you only fail if you quit. And I think those are my favorite. And I don't have very many clothes anyways. If you guys notice, I only have about 4 or 5 different shirts that you see me wearing. And I have almost no blue jeans. They're so expensive, and I refuse to buy clothes at Goodwill because their prices on their stuff is a dining room table with 1 chair, and they want $275 for it, and it's all scratched up and beat up and ugly, and couches that are completely worn. They're putting 2/3 of what it would cost for a new one, and they get their chip for free. They pay their employees dirt. And Salvation Army is a good company, but Goodwill is just a fucking joke. They're not a good company. They're dirty, filthy, vile, wretched, disgusting. Anyways, so I don't see anybody asking about anything else particular. The Chainsaw Redeemer has to get to work because we need a new vehicle. Damn it, Bobby, if you haven't left yet, I think you did, but we need to talk about that van you said for $1,000. I need to look at it, and I think I could take out some cash advances on my credit cards that aren't maxed out to potentially come up with that, since I'm not selling saws. I've been marking my prices down lower and lower and lower. Last year I was selling MS390s for 6 1/4, no issues. Couldn't keep 271s on the shelf. I had 271s sold before they were ever in my shop. Love you too, Ted Neitzel. Thank you so much for joining, neighbor. And this year I'm selling my 390s for $500. You know, insanity. 125 less than I got last year. Insanity. And like I said, that 562, I cannot fucking believe that saw has not sold. You know, I had a lot of people asking me. And the 044, the problem is everybody wants it for $300. You're out of your mind. It's a warranted, rebuilt saw. And it's on the damn channel. And I've got proof that I honor my warranties. Sorry, neighbors. And I'm a nobody YouTuber. I know I'm just a teeny tiny guy compared to the other guys that port saws and have big, huge reputations and everything else. But my biggest reputation is I'm honest. You know, if you notice, I'm not speaking ill of anybody. If you notice, though, most of the saw guys on YouTube are supporting Holtz Forma and Neotech. They're advertising these saws, and I'm sorry to tell you, how many of the saws do you see them have on their channel, and then 3 years later, they're still running that Holtz Forma saw? Almost never, okay, because they don't last. They just don't last, okay? I'm sorry, they just don't. Their intake boots are garbage. You know, a lot of their parts are good, but a lot of their parts are garbage. And so I just, I see a lot of sellout type of shit happening, you know, and I won't do that. Again, honesty is so crucially important to my life. I have nothing worth of value in this world except my word. And my word is bond. You know, I stick to my word, and if I don't, it's typically usually because I can't, because of circumstances, or there's a factor of another person playing into my inability to honor my word. And I don't just mean with chainsaws, I mean with everything in life. So, close with that, you guys. Be honest. Honesty is important. Okay? There's a lot less repercussion and consequence with honesty opposed to getting caught in a lie. So just tell the truth. That's it. Just tell the truth, okay? And be kind to your neighbors, because they're facing battles just like you, okay? So, I love all of you neighbors, even though I really, 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 really fucking suck at it, according to the definition of love in the Bible especially, okay? But I'm going to keep trying to do better, and hopefully I can keep the YouTube going, okay? But I have to focus my time and energy on making money to get a new vehicle. Okay? So, hashtag persevere, right? Stay safe, neighbor. Love you. Thanks, Blanche. I love you too. Okay, you guys. Until next time. That's it. I love you guys. You guys are fucking awesome. Thank you so much for supporting my life and being here for me and allowing me to be there for you. Until next time, neighbors.